Hello, welcome to Module 9, the course Yam Farming. We are getting gradually to the end of the course. And today we'll be talking about starting a yam farming business in Nigeria. Starting a yam farming business in Nigeria. We'll be looking at step-by-step guide, sources of finance, cost and profit analysis. We look at risk management, insurance, and also agribusiness entrepreneurship. Starting a yam farm business in Nigeria presents a significant opportunity for individuals interested in agriculture and agribusiness, and especially given the high demand for yam and horse as a staple food both locally and internationally. And yam is not only a source of food security, but also a profitable enterprise when properly planned and managed. So it's not about you providing food to people alone, it's also about you ensuring a sustained profitable enterprise as you trade in the product. However, success in this venture requires more than just planting. It involves careful planning, financial preparation, and strategic business decision making. And this module equips you with the practical knowledge and entrepreneurial mindsets needed to be able to successfully establish, manage, and grow a yam farming enterprise in the context of Nigeria as a dynamic agricultural sector. Why start a yam farming business? Nigeria is the world's largest yam producer, and it actually creates a massive opportunity. So you see an opportunity in yam farming, and the key advantage of this is that it has a high local and international. It has high local and international demand, and yam is a staple food with consistent consumption, and then there is value added opportunities like flour, chips, exports, and the likes. And then there is government support for agriculture in Nigeria. So the success factor for yam farming is farming as a business, not just subsistence. It's not that you just be farming as for food for the family, but you are farming as one who is doing business and wanting profits from the business. With proper planning, yam farming is highly profitable. Looking at the step-by-step guide, you have um, the first one is that the first step is that you conduct market research. You conduct market research, and this is understanding demand, price, and competitions. And then you write a business plan where you outline the objectives, the finances, and also the marketing. Also, the next is that you raise capital through personal savings, loans, grants, and cooperatives, and then you acquire land, and which need to be fertile, well drained, and also accessible soil. And lastly is purchasing of input, dealing with seed yam, fertilizer tools, stakes, and the likes. The next is you employ labor, which is which can be permanent, casual, or skilled workers. And then after that, you begin cultivation in terms of land preparation, planting, staking, um, pest control, and then you ensure the next is harvest and also storing. Between the period of cultivation and harvest, there is a wide range of works that need to be done by the employed laborers. So, and then after harvest, which is careful harvesting, you prepare barn, pit, create storage for the storing of what you've harvested so as to not allow it to get spoiled. And then the next stage is market produce, where we talk about local markets, hotels, social media, export, and the likes. And the last one is expand operation. You expand operation, which is more land, mechanization, processing, export. You have to reinvest profit for sustainable growth. It's not as though because you've invested 2 million and you're now yielding something and you now say you just return the 2 million. No, you have to reinvest your profit also to ensure growth in your business. What are the sources of finance? Let's look at bank loan and cooperative. For bank loan, it's actually a short term, which is seasonal, medium term, which is equipment, and also long term, which is land. You have um, the advantage, which is large capital. It deals with large capital and it provides structured repayment. So bank loan allows for large capital where you are able to get source for funds to be able to start your business for large capital and large scale business, and it allows for structured repayment, and it has a challenge of high interest rate, and also you need collateral for you to be able to collect it. Collateral is you keeping with the bank what stands as an asset to you, and if you're unable to pay, they will just take it up or dispose what you've given as you gave them as collateral so that they'll be able to get their money back. And then for cooperative society, this is actually farmer pool saving. Members borrow from pooled fund where you sit, there are farmers coming together to um, save, and from there you can request for funds for you to be able to start or finance your business. And advantage of this is lower interest, and it's actually meant for community support. And the limitation is limited capital. It can't be compared with bank. It's limited capital compared to bank. And the best approach is to combine multiple sources, not just that you wait for one, you combine multiple sources to be able to finance your business. Now, another is government grants. Example of government grants include agricultural empowerment programs, youth farmers farming scheme, subsidized inputs product programs. We have um, government grant or government empowerment programs that brings or provides fertilizer and the like seedlings for them to be able to do it. And so there can be provision of necessary things for yam farming also. This can be a source of finance. Advantage of this is no repayment required. It encourages new farmers and also it reduces startup cost. And the challenge is it's not always available, and it entails the bureaucratic process, and it may require training or condition. For this, you may actively search for and apply to relevant agricultural products, and this may help. Looking at cost and profit analysis, when we talk about cost, the cost components include the fixed cost and then the variable cost. The fixed cost are the lands, tools, storage facilities, and the likes. And for the variable cost, we have the seed yam, the labor, fertilizer, transport, and the likes. And for profit uh, formula, we talk about profit is equal to total revenue minus total costs. And importance of this is that it guides pricing decision, it prevents financial loss, and it helps evaluate business performance. So if you see that the total cost is actually not um, close to, or the total cost is more than the total revenue, that gives you a loss. So in setting your selling price, it also helps you. It helps you to be able to um, determine your selling price so that you'll be able to make maximum profit. And the rule is if you don't track cost, you can't know if you are making profit. You just think you are making profit and you may not make any profit. Now, looking at risk management in yam farming, we talk about risk management is about anticipating and reducing potential losses. And types of risk include production risk, where we talk about pests, diseases, poor weather, low fertility, and the likes. Another is market risk, where we talk about price drop, low demand, competition. And the last is financial risk, where we talk about loan repayment difficulty and high cost. Management of strategy. Um, to manage, you need to use resistant yam varieties, you practice crop rotation, you diversify income sources, and also you plan marketing before harvest. Looking at agricultural insurance, it is protecting your investment against disaster. There can be disaster anytime, weather, fire, landslide, natural disaster. It can come, and agricultural insurance, it's the process of you protecting your investment against disaster. What it is, it's actually a system that compensates farmers for losses from natural disaster, pests, diseases, or weather events. And types of this include crop insurance, weather index insurance, farm asset insurance. And the importance of this is that it reduces financial loss during disaster. Also, it encourages investment in farming. And lastly, it helps access bank loans. Lender prefer insured farms. And the limitation of this is that it's not yet widely available in rural areas. Looking at agribusiness entrepreneurship, it is actually known for its innovativeness and risk taking. Um, the entrepreneurs are innovative and they are risk takers, and then it's also market oriented. Agri entrepreneurs also are profit driven but sustainable. And lastly, they are skilled in planning and uh, management. And opportunities in yam agribusiness include production farming, processing, packaging and branding, and export business. You need to now, let's do a little mindset shift. You are not just a farmer, you are a business owner. Some people just think they are just farmer, but they fail to note or understand that they are also business owners. So you need to make a shift to your thinking if you're still thinking about that. You're a business owner. The necessary skill needed for success include financial management skill, marketing and sales skill, record keeping skill, risk management skill, technical farming knowledge, and the result of having every of these skills cumulatively is a sustainable, profitable, and scalable business. In conclusion, follow the 10-step guide that has been provided for you from research to expansion. And then you secure finance from bank, cooperative, or government grant. You master cost and profit analysis. You also manage risk and consider insurance for protection. And lastly, you adopt an entrepreneurial mindset where you see farming as a business. Nigerian's yam sector is full of opportunities. With proper planning, financial discipline, and business skill, you can build a profitable and sustainable yam agri business. Thank you.